Welcome to Movie News. Let's go over what's been going on in film for the past 2 weeks. So one of the big things that everyone has been talking about is Henry Cavill is out of playing Superman. So this has been really going back and forth. At first he was out, then it looked like he might be back in. Now he's definitely out, but then he posted something really cryptic on his Instagram, and it's essentially a video of him with some music in the background, looking up at the camera and having this Superman action figure rise up on the screen. No one really knows what it means. The caption is, "Today was exciting, #Superman." So I'm pretty sure he's just trolling everyone because he's definitely done playing Superman. Following that news, Ben Affleck is also rumored to be done playing Batman in these movies as well. So this isn't as new necessarily because they were never going to do a solo Batman film, and if they were, it was going to be an earlier version with a different actor. This essentially knocks any chance of having a sequel to Justice League, which is probably for the best. So the question is, who is going to play Superman and Batman for the new movies? Because I guarantee you they are going to be making more Superman and Batman movies. Now there's no talk of resetting this universe, so it sounds like they're still going to use the characters of Aquaman and Wonder Woman. But it's really just unfortunate again that once again they cannot find a good combination to utilize these heroes in these movies. A star that everyone's talking about right now is Jon Hamm, as he expressed interest in playing the role of Batman. After this blew up on the internet, he did clarify that he didn't talk to anyone about this. There's never been open interest in this role. He's just saying that, hey, I would totally do this. So what's going to happen with the DC franchise in film? Stay tuned to find out, I suppose. Alright, we got a couple sequels to talk about here. The first one is a big one, and it is my lead story because I am so excited. But Space Jam 2 is 100% happening. For now. So this sequel has been rumored for literally probably the past decade or so. There have been dozens and dozens of fan-made posters for this movie trying to trick people into thinking that's real. But this one is actually real this time, and we can see that it is going to star LeBron James, which I'm sure isn't going to be controversial at all to anyone. So if you need a refresher, go watch the first Space Jam because it is one of the greatest films that has ever been created of our generation. And I really hope the sequel just doesn't ruin that. Another sequel that is currently in development is a sequel to Murder on the Orient Express. It is going to be called Death on the Nile, which is based off a book of the same name in the same series by Agatha Christie, and is expected to be released in 2019. Another movie that is expected to be released in 2019 is Zombieland 2. They're just entering the pre-production phase, but they are hoping to have it done by then. This is another movie that I am so excited about. I am a big fan of the first film, and in 2019, that would be 10 years since the first movie came out, so I really hope that they have a good script for this one. Alright, let's look at some movie images. This week, we have seen the first image of Jane Grey's sci-fi epic, Ad Astra. It is going to be starring Brad Pitt and Tommy Lee Jones. Another image that the internet is obsessed over for good reasons is Joaquin Phoenix in his first look playing Joker. It's always interesting to see a character play the Joker because there are so many different versions of the Joker within the comics. You never really know which type of Joker this actor is going to bring out. But there are very few actors that I have as much faith in, like Joaquin Phoenix, so I really think he's going to do a good job in this role. Casting announcement for this movie has been released this week as well, and as Brett Cullen is going to play the role of Thomas Wayne. Now, if you remember, this was a role that was originally rumored to be played by Alec Baldwin until he dropped out. So who knows, maybe it's only a matter of time until Brett Cullen drops out as well. Another casting announcement is Patrick Stewart is going to have a role in the new Charlie's Angels movie. Now, this is a reboot of the TV series and also the movie franchise of the 2000s. And it's already set to star Kristen Stewart, Naomi Scott, and Ella Balinska. Now, there was initial talks that Elizabeth Banks was originally going to play the role of Bosley, but then this week with Patrick Stewart on board, there were rumors that he might take that role as well. And there's also rumors that the role of Bosley will be shared between both of them. So as of now, there's just a lot of rumors, not a lot of facts, so we'll just have to wait to see when that movie comes closer to being released what's really going on here. Okay, let's go over box office numbers from this past weekend. So Predator came at #1 at the box office last weekend. However, I don't think it's gonna take first place again this coming weekend. There aren't a lot of great movies coming out this weekend either, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens. 3 major wide releases this weekend are The House with a Clock in Its Walls, which is a movie starring Jack Black, Cate Blanchett, and is based off of a book of the same name. You got the drama Life Itself, starring Oscar Isaac and Olivia Wilde. Then you have Fahrenheit 11/9, which is the latest political documentary by Michael Moore talking about the 2016 election. So out of these movies and movies that are already in theaters, I think think the number 1 spot will probably go to the house with clock in its walls. I don't think it'll win by much, and it'll definitely be knocked off by next weekend, but it's good enough to take number 1 for now. That's all I got for movie news. Make sure you are liked and subscribed to this channel for more content like this. Drop a comment below, and I will see you next time.